How's it going, guys? My name is Jason, and today we are back for FanFic Time. Yeah, we're back for FanFic Time. This time, we have a special guest for you today. Introducing my cat. Yeah, I brought my cat here. Nope. I brought my cat with me so that she'll have fun. No, I love her. Take my best. Leia, come here. What's the treat for you? Eat it. Good cat. Alright, let's continue the video. You're not getting it. No, you're not getting it. Leia, I told you, you're not getting it. Leia, no. No, get to the fish. Okay. Let's go on with the video. Alright, here it is. Alright, let's go. Jotaro pours Kakyoin and him another glass of wine as they sit on the bed chatting. He can't help but smile at his lover as he sips away at his wine. Jotaro's mind began to wonder. He loved Kakyoin a lot, but all they ever done is kiss. They hadn't had sex yet, and he thought it was about time they did. He wanted to take Kakyoin's virginity, and since he was quite drunk, after having him 6 glasses of red wine, Kakyoin was now on his 7th. He thought this was the perfect time. So of course he took his chance. Kakyoin was about halfway finished his 7th glass of wine. But before Alright guys, we're a little outside. He thought this was the perfect time, so of course he took his chance. Kakyoin was about halfway finished his 7th glass of wine. But before he could take those last few sips, Jotaro took it off him and sat it to the side. What do you do? Before Kakyoin could finish, Jotaro put a finger on his lips and smirked. You. He said in a husky and lustful tone as he got on top of Kakyoin. Kakyoin blushed as red as his cherry onesie, but before he could speak another word, Jotaro's lips crashed down onto his, kissing him roughly. Yet, passionately, Jotaro wraps his arm around Kakyoin, still kissing him. He then proceeds to push his tongue against Kakyoin's bottom lip, asking for entry. Kakyoin slightly opens his mouth, allowing Jotaro's tongue to explore freely. Jotaro could feel Kakyoin's breath against his lips, making him want him even more. After a long session of kissing Jotaro, and Kakyoin's lips break apart. Regaining his breath, Jotaro smirks and his lips make their way into Kakyoin's neck. Starting from the bottom, he softly bites on Kakyoin's neck, trying to find his soft spot. After about getting halfway up Kakyoin's neck, he lets out a pleasured moan as he bites his lip. Found it? Jotaro says, smirking as he begins to suck and bite at Kakyoin's soft spot. Kakyoin continues to blush and moan, slightly wriggling around as his lover teases him. As Jotaro licks and bites at Kakyoin's soft spot, his hand makes its way down to Kakyoin's crotch. This is just wow. Leo, come in. Come in. Come here. Come here. Here you go. Eat it. Go into it. Stupid cat. Alright. Kakyoin's crotch, rubbing it lightly and slowly attempting to make him more aroused. Kakyoin gasped as he didn't expect Jotaro to make such a move. But he soon begins to moan and his breath gets heavy. Jotaro smiled as his plan succeeded and then starts to unzip Kakyoin's onesie all the way, making Kakyoin's semi-erect member to be visible. Kakyoin blushes. Since he had never got this far with Jotaro, he was feeling slightly nervous and embarrassed, but he was enjoying it a lot and wanted to go further. Jotaro! He lightly moaned as he panted, wanting him to continue. Jotaro smirked and pulled down Kakyoin's cherry-colored boxers to reveal his member. He then proceeded to put his hand around it. As he began to move his hand up and down slowly, he licked the tip of Kakyoin's member like he was licking an ice pole, causing Kakyoin to become even more erect. Jotaro made circular movements with his tongue, licking away at his lovers. Made circular movements with his tongue, licking away at his lover's member. As he done, he also got more aroused. Hearing Kakyoin in so much pleasure brought a smirk to his face. Knowing he was already doing a good job at making Kakyoin happy, he stepped it up a bit and started to suck on Kakyoin's member slowly, making his way up and down. Kakyoin puts his hands on Jotaro's head, panting and moaning. He never knew that such a simple thing could make him feel so good, but he also wanted to give it a try. It would have been his first time trying anything like it, but he wanted to bring Jotaro pleasure as well. So Kakyoin made up his mind after Jotaro finished with him. He showed what he can do. Jotaro continued to suck off Kakyoin, gradually getting deeper until eventually he had the full thing in his mouth. He then began to speed up, and with a free hand he unzipped his own onesie. After all, he wanted some fun too. Jotaro stopped sucking. He had a feeling Kakyoin getting close to family-friendly world. Yeah, this fan fiction is not for kids, right? Leia, I told you, this is not for kids. It's not for kids. What a cute cat. So he started to wrap his hands around Kakyoin's fully erect member and move them up and down, slowly gaining speed. Kakyoin bites his bottom lip, feel like he's going to explode. Jotaro, I'm going to family friendly. Actually, you know what? Maybe fanfictions are not that family friendly. So let's go with it. Jotaro, I'm going to come, he says through his heavy breaths. Jotaro smirks and speeds up, causing a spray of white fluid to go all over his face. He then licks it off his lips and wipes the remains of the fluid off his face with a tissue. After doing so, he leans back using his hands as support and says in a husky around voice, "Your turn." Jeez. I never knew a fanfiction can get this much intense and stuff. You know, it's just fanfictions. This is what they do. Ugh, you're such a cute cat. Alright. Let's go on and keep continuing. And not let Leia distract me. Alright, that was cool. Leia pressed the record button again. That was awesome. Alright. Your turn. Alright, let's do that again. Alright, once he's shown as the cover photo. Kakyoin nodded as he crawled towards Jotaro. Since he hadn't done this before, he wasn't quite sure how to start. So he just went with the flow. Kakyoin pulls down Jotaro's dolphin boxers. Aww. Leia, so cute. And lightly chuckles. Cute. That was gross. What did I even do? He says, pointing at them. He then puts Jotaro's member in his hand and starts to lick it up and down, starting from the bottom and gradually making his way back up. As his tongue got to the tip, he swirled it around and licked Jotaro's member as it were an ice cream. Oh my god. Alright, we gotta stop. We gotta stop this. Alright guys, that is it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And that's it for this fanfiction that I'm experiencing. And thanks to our special guest, Leia, my cat. She's female. And yeah, apart from that, see you later. Leia, say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. Leia! Oh, crap.